Johnson with you, the All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, man. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. Early rhythm he was able to establish. He rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. And if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
On second down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Yards. And a Packer first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
At the 16-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is caught for 3. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
That's good for the Packers. First down.
Jacobs. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This caught.
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, clearly this coach wanted to come out aggressive early. They decide not to settle for the field goal by going for it on 4th and goal, and they are turned away. What a great stop early in this game by this defense.
The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll let one go down the middle. Picked off by the All-Pro safety, Xavier McKinney.
I think he chalked this one, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The Packers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Love. Going to get that complete. This is Sky Moore. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st down, Green Bay.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, yeah. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Micah Parsons getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Packers 1st down.
On play action, Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll get this out to the left flat. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Packers 1st down. 1st First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Second down throw for Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's Love to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Back to the air, it's Love. To the outside, a catch made by Moore. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. Third and a yard. As we are ready to get back underway. And he will have a Packers first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
That one taken in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Gain of 11. And the Steelers first down.
They'll look to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run up the middle with Warren. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. He'll push forward for about a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9.
At the Packers' 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Micah Parsons working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Devontae Wyatt. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Williams in motion. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
He was brought down by
Here comes 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Love. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Packers 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Packers.
Pretty fitting. His first catch of his career results in a 1st down. He looked like a savvy vet out there to me, Mike. I mean, he picks up a fresh set of downs, and his offense is rolling.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Derek Harmon, he gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On 2nd down, Love. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now, Jacobs. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a
2 minutes remaining here in this 1st half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Love. He's got it at the 7, and they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 12.
That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. And at the very least, got to come away with some points.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Love to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To throw is Love. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The all-pro
26-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Packers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
The Steelers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts, 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Hill drops to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's a guy who showed some surprising wheels as a rookie, Bo Nix. He's a threat to tuck it and pick up the first down, which he does, and more. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the rookie from Michigan, Khalil Mullings. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Titans win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He connects, it's a 16-yard touchdown. The Bucs find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. A look there at the rest of the action from week number 8. 6 teams on the bye: Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, Vegas, the LA Rams, and Seattle.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get the start. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Xavier McKinney, the Pro Bowler, able to find a path to the quarterback, and he comes up with a sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He's And he brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. To return is Williams. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. There's Matt LaFleur, head man in Green Bay as his Packers head back onto the field. First and 10 now from the 36. That one is complete, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Love. Catch is made. That is Williams. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Love. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Second down throw for Love. That one complete to Moore. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 1.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Love.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher. And this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. Right side. It's Fireman. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll run the sneak, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games happens when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A tough spot. Third and long. Love. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's good. For our Packers, first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
And across the league, this is not one of the easier defenses to go against, let alone as a rookie. So his confidence, it's been evident all week, and it's shown up here as he tries to prove he belongs on this field.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 46.
On play action, Love. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up here, first and 10. In motion, Reed.
It's a gain of 10.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Love. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Packers first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's third and 4. Throwing is Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Ryland on now for the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Packers head on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Steelers.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's out wide to Warren. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
26 yards.
Back to the air one more time. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 16-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. He'll set up to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd and 9.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Steelers first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. All the way back at the 14 now. 2nd down and goal. Now they're trying to run the jet sweep. And he'll take this to the 13. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And off the deflection, it is taken in. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. He'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Jamel Dean on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, they'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Metcalf pulls in that one. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
Back to throw. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to air this one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.